Alright, folks, we're going to start here in 3, 2, 1, and hopefully we'll enjoy.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the premiere party for Epic, the Ithaca Saga, where for the first time in history, the world will get to experience a full listen-through of the entirety of Epic the Musical!
I might adjust the volume as we go through here, so if it's a little too loud or too quiet, I do apologize.
The home of Odysseus himself. We got JP Warner, who helps me with mixing and mastering.
Hopefully we don't get too many ads, because I don't have ad block or anything on this, so.
We have Luke the Lightning Bolt Holt, the voice of Zeus.
Zeus.
Joy Doherty, the voice of Hermes.
I can't really say I've seen some Greek stuff, like I read I know enough about Greek mythology, but I wouldn't know too much about some of it though, compared to other mythologies. The closest I've probably seen to a Greek musical is probably Hercules, honestly, so. See the skills. But I think it's kind of cool that they're doing a watch party for us, so. I don't know what it is.
And there are a few more cast members who couldn't make it, but they might
about watch parties, like when they, like the actors and makers do it live, but something about it just feels more magical to watch than the actual thing itself, if that makes sense, you know?
Now, getting to Ithaca was a journey in itself that spanned multiple days and included delayed flights, broken down vans, missed ferries,
did they all do it in the same room?
Storms causing electricity and internet to go out. So, we decided to record our reactions to the songs over different listening sessions. Some points in this video, it might be daylight outside, it might be nighttime outside, and we'll have cast members switching in and out between songs. We wanted to do everything we could to make
so
sure
is that
the
all
cast
one
members
big
get a
setting
chance
for
to
them
jam
then?
out together
Alright.
to their songs with some of us and with all of you.
Alright, I thought it was like
Also, if you
everyone in
check
the room
chat,
all listening
we're
to it
all
all
in
at
there,
once.
so make sure
Alright.
to say hi. Now, before we begin the stream, I want to thank a bunch of people. First of all, thank you to the amazing Epic the Musical Discord server staff for making the server a fun place where we can engage with the Epic community.
See a Joy-Con on that man's table.
Second, I want to thank
Just a
the
Switch
lovely people
Joy-Con
of
just
Ithaca for
randomly
being
sitting
so
there.
kind to us during our stay here. It has been so wonderful getting to be here with you all, and I hope to return
Hopefully
anytime.
it's in too much higher than me. I want this to be quite high. I don't want to be too much higher than myself.
Next up, I want to thank my mom for being
So
a
I
huge
just
supporter of
kind of fuck
mine,
with the volume
my
a little
dad
bit.
for building the vocal booth where we recorded most of the vocals for Epic, and for driving the equipment van during our stay in Ithaca. You've helped us out so much.
Oh yeah, so they're
I love you both.
on the actual island of Ithaca, I think, where Odysseus was on for, I think Ithaca's the island where he stayed on for like 8 years,
Thank you for being the Princess Wingin'.
I think. Or maybe Ithaca's the place where Odysseus' kingdom was on, I can't remember. I'm sure the story is explained, but I definitely know Ithaca's definitely an actual place, so.
Thank you, JP Warner, for
I think he might have said earlier
not
there.
go insane in the mixing and mastering process. I appreciate you. Just so you know, Would You Fall in Love With Me Again? That was mix 39 that was submitted, and this man keeps me from going
See, that's
insane,
the
so
only song I
appreciate you, man.
know a little bit. I haven't heard all of it, but it's the song that I hear my friends fucking not shut up about.
Thank Ryan, the tall Winion Donaldson,
So that
for
song
helping
better
us in so
fucking
many
blow
ways
me
throughout
out of the
this
water.
trip and with helping us with business strategy. I appreciate you, man. Not only that, we have an amazing team of people here, including Abel, who helps out with the microphones and mics.
Ooh, tech support.
Here on the camera.
Even more tech support.
And we have Kiara, who organized this trip and made sure everyone was safe and sound. Thank you so much for going through great lengths to make sure we were all having a wonderful time. I appreciate you all, and I'm so thankful that you're here with us. We couldn't have done it without you guys.
Whoa. Don't know why I'm cheering, but.
Next up, I want to thank the amazing cast of Epic the Musical for being part of this journey, for bringing these characters to life, and for having my back. I love you all so much, and I'm very thankful to get to
I don't know why
know
they
you guys
chose
again.
this one specifically out of other stories.
They don't know that
I don't know how much of a deep dive they do as they go for it here, but I'm kind of curious if they talk a wee bit more about some of it.
There's a reason.
Like a director sort of thing, if that makes sense.
Anyways,
Commentary, that's the word I'm looking up for.
I want to thank the Epic community for being the best community I could have ever asked for. Every word of support you guys have sent me over the last few years has kept me going. You guys have given me purpose, and I will forever be grateful. This is not the end of the journey, only the end of a chapter. The journey goes on!
Oh, does that mean they're doing other projects, or does it mean, like, this doesn't cover the whole Odysseus thing?
Listen through of the official concept album for Epic, the music.
Oh, blowing that mic out. Not that I can say anything, because I'm sure my mic quality's awful.
There's also, before we begin, I have a surprise gift. We have a surprise gift for the amazing members of Epic. Kiara, drum roll, please. This is for Jenny Keisha.
Merch.
That's for my mom. That's for Mike. Dahlia. Give me. I want to throw it at him. Who's that one for? Where's Mason's?
Oh, is it personalized?
No, that's not Mason's. That one's Mason's.
Oh, it is merch, alright. Maybe it's merch.
You didn't see that in the future. This is a good one. Where were the rest? Who's that one for? You have to throw it at his face.
Aw, dang it. See, it's our best disorder.
Gilded tiefling.
That's gonna be Odysseus.
There's your idea. Thank you so much. This is amazing.
Alright, it's merch, I guess.
Shout out to Autumn for being so supportive during
Not gonna lie.
Thank you so much for being
I'm sort of mixed on long sleeve stuff. Nobody dislike long sleeve things, but if it has like a cuff at the end, it kind of annoys me a bit.
Alright, my brothers, listen closely.
Alright.
Tonight we make the Trojans pay.
Alright, so this takes place on the actual night that the war ends in.
But now we'll be the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children. Your families wonder where you've been.
Sounds pretty good
They're
though.
growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again.
Yes, sir!
Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our mates through the gates to take the whole city at large. Teucer will shoot any ambush attacking. Little Ajax will stay back. Nestor, secure Helen and protect her. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector.
Yes, sir!
Find that inner strength now. Use that well of pride.
Oh, that's right, Hector is in the Trojan War.
Ask yourself inside what you live for, what you try for, what you wish for.
There's a lot of figures in the Trojan War, if I remember, the Hectors and Kellys and that as well.
Penelope, Penelope, and Telemachus. I fight for us. I fight for us.
What do you live for?
Sounds like we're watching the visuals, but I'm also trying to watch them up in the corner.
I'm on my way.
What do you fight for?
Attack!
That's such a cool design for the horse, though. That's the only other thing I've seen for Epic as well, is I think it's the cover art for some of the songs.
Who was that?
Zeus.
A vision of what is to come cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now.
So if I remember, I think Zeus messes with Odysseus a bit just because of the way the war went, I think.
To kill someone's son, a foe who won't run, unlike anyone
I think-
you have faced before.
I know the main god that messes with him is Poseidon, but that's later on though. Falling fan floating into Odysseus' hands.
It's just an infant. It's just a boy. What sort of image
Seems just hold the Joy-Con like if it's a child.
cannot avoid.
Sorry,
This is the son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one fumed with rage as you're consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save. You can say goodbye to Penelope. You can say goodbye to Penelope.
I could raise him as my own, or send him far away to make sure his past is never known.
Was Odysseus' son Hector's kid? I thought it was his own kid. Unless it's something else here.
Please don't make me do this! Don't make me do this!
The blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is who.
Well, I know family's a big thing in Greek mythology, though, with Medea and stuff like that, so... Just a man. That first one wasn't that bad, though. I quite liked the start of it, where it felt like more like a hype song for, like, getting ready for war.
I look into your eyes, and I think back to the son of mine. You're as old as he was when I left for war. Will these actions haunt my days? Every man I've slain is the price I pay. Endless pain. Close your eyes.
I assume these songs are all being sung in, like, the order of, like, events that happen through the story. Like, the first one was about them getting ready for the actual battle
Just a man
on the Trojan horse and stuff like that.
trying to go home, even after all the years away from what I've known. I'm just a man.
Oh, what's that is he wearing in the corner?
For his life, deep down I would trade the world.
Oh, it's a Christmas tree
to be my son
glasses.
and wife. I'm just a man.
Odysseus inches closer to the
But
edge of the
when
wall.
does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? When
I really like that.
does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does the reason become the blame? When does a man become a monster?
When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster?
I really like this song.
Does a man become a monster?
I'm kind of saying this song here is probably about the turmoil he has between killing
I'm just
the person here, maybe.
a man.
Oh, I fucking know at the end, bravo. Like, oh, I have note at the end, it's like... This is set sail with his fleet of 12 ships.
600 men. 600 men under my command, with only one goal in mind.
So this is probably... Yeah, this is after the war. They all split up, they went back to their own territories. And I think Odysseus is going back to his home now.
But the problem's not the distance.
It's what lies in between.
And did the cars waiting?
Like, I think lore-wise or mythology-wise, I think I had a bunch of different creatures that lived on the different isles. 'Cause I think it's a bunch of different isles, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. But that last song was... I'm still thinking about the last song, honestly.
Captain Eurylochus, 600 men. 600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat.
Curse the war of food stores depleted.
600 men.
600 men.
600 reasons to take what we can.
I know this happens a few times in the story where they do run out of food while sailing.
Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. need our
That's a really cool thing that they did in the corner here, where like they'll change the lights based on the type of song it is, and then they're doing the actions based on whatever the song is.
Maybe they'll share some food, who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke.
I say we strike first. We don't have time to waste, so let's break the place and...
No, pull the T's, gear up. You and I'll go ahead. You and I'll go ahead. We should try to find a way no one ends up dead.
We don't know what's ahead.
Give me till sunrise, and if we don't return,
I can't remember his name. I don't know if it's this guy here, but I know one of Odysseus' men. It's kind of like a not immune to this person, but like kind of like a big-headed person, because he's like the person who eats or kills one of the golden cows later. I'm just sort of thinking about it just because of the discussion between these two guys here. This isn't a bad one. I still think the last song, I'm Just a Man, I think it's called. I think that's like the best one so far. But I think it's just because I really like the tone of that one though.
huh? I can tell you're getting nervous, so do yourself a service and try to relax, my friend. I'm fine, pull the teeth. Think of all that we have been through. We'll survive what we get into.
I can't say that's the Odysseus and Bella. It's getting out.
Why should we take when we could give? You can show a person that you trust them when you stop and lower your guard. Here we have a chance for some adjustment. Give it a try, it's not that hard. I'm telling you, this life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading
Oh, this one's not
from the
bad.
heart.
I'm not necessarily a fan of these sort of types of songs, but this one's not bad. Like rhythm to it though.
Greet the world with open arms. Greet the world with open arms.
Stay back!
My friend, greet the world with open arms. We're only here for
Wonder why he has glasses on him in the artwork. It might be just the actor or the singer has glasses, I guess. It might make sense.
Stay back, I'm warning you. If we don't get back safely, my men will turn this place into blazes. See? This life is amazing when you greet it with open arms. Whatever we face, we'll be fine if we're leading from the heart. No matter the place, so we can light up the world.
I wonder if we'll
Greet the world with open
bend
arms.
to his wife and son's perspective later. Because that's also part of his story, because his son goes on a journey to find his father, and then he hears about his father's stories from the other members of his father's platoon when he was at war and stuff like that. Not that I would be bothered either way if we don't.
Open arms. Lotus Eaters, I'd like to show my friends.
Oh, this is the island Lotus Eaters.
Could you tell me where
So,
there's other food?
they're on the island where they eat just
A cave.
lotuses.
They're saying there's a cave
Sorry, I'm
where
sorry,
we
just trying to
go
find the music here.
And where do we sail to find
Which is probably
the
good.
food
That's
filled
getting my
cave?
attention more than I can talking.
Thank you.
But so on the isles of Lotus Eaters, anyone who eats a lotus cannot stop eating lotuses, and they eat so many lotuses to the point where they don't want to leave the island. Which I think in this, some of Odysseus' crew does eat lotuses, and they don't want to leave, but Odysseus has to drag them onto the ship just to make sure that he can get going.
Greet the world with open
I forgot that was the first place he goes to.
You can relax,
I'm thinking of the stuff later on more than earlier. I don't know if there's any other food other than lotuses. That wasn't bad though. It wouldn't be a type of song I'm big fuss on.
Athena! Have you forgotten to turn
You know,
off
it
your
wouldn't be
heart? This
a song
is
I was
not
too fussed on overall, because I'm not a big fan of that type of song, but it's not bad though, I quite enjoyed it.
I see you changing from how I've designed you. Have you forgotten your purpose? Let me remind you. Goddess of wisdom, master of war.
Athena was goddess of wars, or
My life has one mission.
oh no, we have Aries, goddess, god of war.
I had a job,
But they're sort of
a
like
test of skill,
playing sort of thing, I think. Like they're both part of the same, but not.
One day a boy came for the thrill, a boy whose mind rivaled the bosom wheel.
Let's go!
Maybe one day he'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know he'll change the world, 'cause he's a warrior of the light. Maybe one day I'll reach him and
Alright.
he can build his skills as I teach him. If there's a problem, he'll have the
So I'm sort of vibing
answer.
with this one.
He's a warrior of the light.
Young Odysseus killed the magic board. The magic board fades away. Young Odysseus looks around.
Show yourself. I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
They love their fucking boars in Greek mythology.
I can see you. How can you see through my spell?
I was lying, and you fell for my bluff.
Well done, enlighten me. What's your name?
You first, and maybe I'll do the same.
I guess this is like a flashback song, I guess.
This game.
Nah, don't be modest. I know you're a goddess, so let's be honest. You are Athena. Badass in the arena. Unmatched, witty, and queen of the best strategies we've seen.
If you're looking for a mentor, I'll make sure your time's well spent.
Sounds like a plan. Goddess and man, bestest of friends.
We'll see where it ends.
Okay.
Maybe one day they'll follow me and we'll make a greater tomorrow. Then they'll see I know we'll change the world, 'cause we are the warriors of the mind. Maybe one day we'll reach them and we can build their skills as we teach them. If there's a problem, we'll have the answer. We are the warriors of the mind. I still intend to make sure you don't fall behind. Don't forget that you're a warrior of a very special kind. You are a warrior of the mind. Don't disappoint me.
Alright. I quite like that one. I think Just a Man is still my favorite one so far, but that's pretty good. That's probably like
Darling,
number
epic
2 at the moment.
family, I miss you all so dearly, and I wish more than anything that I could be with you on this beautiful, beautiful, wonderful conclusion day. But in the meantime, I'm sending you the most love with a heart that
That's
is
kind of nice that
bursting from
they
every
have
corner of the
people
world,
who
and
weren't able to make it or
thank
give a wee
you
message.
for
I think
the
that's kind of nice to
just
do.
absolute blessing that this Odyssey has been.
Cause like it's always nice to see appreciation from people who have worked on it. You see sheep inside the dark cave, then suddenly an arrow plunged into the killing
Over here.
of the sheep.
Look at all this food. Look at all these sheep. I can't believe this cave has all this for us to keep.
I've gotta hand it to you both. This is quite the treat. There are enough sheep here to feed the entire fleet.
That's the Cyclops.
It's
Well,
almost
yeah, that's it.
perfect. Too good to be true. Why would the Lotus Eaters pass up on all this food?
It is the Cyclops, sorry. Sorry, the guy in the corner. That's... I assume he's probably the one that does the Cyclops' voice
Hey
here.
there.
We're just travelers.
So this is my
Come in
like
peace.
the event that sort of fucks this journey up a lot. Or will lead to it.
What gives you the right to deal a pain so deep? Don't you know that pain you sow is pain you reap? Time to drink your blood over where you stand.
Polyphemues? If I'm reading that name right.
Before I'm done, you will learn that it's not so fun to take. You came to my home to steal, but now you'll become my meal. A trade you see, take from you like you took from me.
There's been a misunderstanding. We never came here to steal. But now that I see we've done some damage, maybe you and I can make a deal. I'll give you our finest treasure, so long as we leave alive. You can keep the world's best tasting wine.
Wine?
Have a drink, one sip and you'll understand the power that's in your hands. A wine so fresh, you'd never want to eat human flesh again. Then we shall be on our way. No bloodshed in here today. A trade you see.
This does the Odysseus thing is really good. Like he has a really high tones and really low tones he does with his voice, which is really good. He just hits those notes really well. Now I'm a big musical person anyway.
My name is nobody, nobody, nobody.
Nobody. For your gift, I've one to reply.
I'm so glad we see eye to eye.
Yes, you shall be the final man to die.
What? Watch out!
Yeah, so in the story, they all get trapped in the cave, and this man slowly gets eaten, like, over time. I believe, until he gets blinded later. Although I kind of like it the way they're doing with it here, though.
Straight ahead, that is who we're fighting. No backup, no chance for support, so draw out your swords. Our foe must be thwarted right here and now. Show me how great is your will to survive. 600 lives at stake, it's just one life to take. And when we kill him, then our journey's over. No dying on me now, defeat is not allowed. We must
Sounds really good.
this day, so fight,
I wasn't too sure at the start with the Cyclops, but after listening to him a bit though, and that's quite good. And this man charged forward.
Surround him, attack from behind, keep distance in mind, and stay in his blind spot and strike his heels. Strike the heels! Show him that we're deadly! Exhaust him! Don't let him get close! He's strong but he's slow! He can't land a blow if we're out of reach. Find a breach, stand up and fight for your life!
600 lives to save. It's just one life to take. And when we kill
I don't know what it is. I love songs that have like not necessarily chanting, but just like this sort of backup, you know? Not necessarily backup singers, but like, well, actually, I guess we'll be backup singers. But you know what I mean, though? Like the sort of type of song I really like. Odysseus and his men deals shattering blows after blows on the Cyclops. Polyphemues crawls away and pins towards the darkest part of the cave, reaching into the dark for something. When suddenly,
Captain.
Enough.
He's got a club.
He's got a club!
What are our orders?
Captain.
Oh my god, these little animated shorts here are so fucking good looking. Like, I know it's only... It's not super detailed, but it's just more the expression of it. Looks so good. And they're playing at just the right moments for the songs as well. Polly crashes into the floor, blocking the entrance and shaking the whole cave. And so I think it's like where they're trapped in the cave. Odysseus stares at Odysseus slices his body. I didn't get to redress. I don't really want to stop and rewind because I don't really mind reacts like that, but I feel like
we must move quick.
some stuff is a lot better on the go. And sometimes you lose that momentum as well when you stop and think about it.
Mark my words now. This is not the end.
But Captain, what do we do with our fallen friends?
I believe them.
Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain.
Oh, I didn't get the name of this song.
We're the ones who
I can't pause the band, just want to see if there's a captain.
The flames of those who've gone, and our comrades will not die in vain. I need all our hands on his club. This is how we're getting out of here. Use your swords to sharpen this stub and turn it to a giant spear.
Let's kill him!
His body is blocking the path. If we kill him, we'll be stuck inside.
Captain, where do we attack him?
We gotta stab him in the eye.
Yes, sir! Remember them when the fire begins to fade. For the fallen and afraid, we are not to let them die in vain. Remember them, we're the ones who carry on the flames of those who've gone, and our comrades will not die in vain. Now! There are more of them? Who hurts you?
Hide.
Who hurts you? Captain, we should run.
Wait.
Who hurts you? Captain, please.
Wait.
It was nobody. If nobody hurts you, be silent. Don't go.
Yeah.
Let's grab the sheep and away we go.
Have you forgotten the lessons I taught you? He's still a threat until he's dead. Finish it.
Well, that's like at the start where you wouldn't kill the kid.
What good would killing do? When mercy is a skill more of this world could learn to use. My friend is dead, our foe is blind. The blood we shed, it never dries. Is this what it means to be a warrior of the mind?
Don't!
Hey, Cyclops! When we met, I led with peace, while you fed your inner beast. But my comrades will not die in vain. Remember them. The next time that you dare, choose not to spare. Remember them. Remember us. Remember me. I'm the reigning king of Ithaca. I am neither man nor mythical. I am your darkest moment. I am the infamous Odysseus!
That song was pretty good. The Cyclops says up facing Odysseus' direction as they sail away. Blood runs out of Cyclops' empty socket. A sinister smile widens onto Cyclops' face. So, for those that don't know in mythology, all Cyclops are children of Poseidon, which is the god of the sea. And guess what Odysseus is traveling on? Boy, doesn't have a great time.
You were reckless, sentimental at best.
Realistically, should have killed him.
That's not a teaching of mine. You've grown soft. Your dead friends can attest.
Hey,
Put your emotions aside. You're a warrior, meant to lead the rest. I don't know where I went wrong, but I warned ya, and you failed the test. So now I'm gone. This way, you'll know what your place is. This way, you can't cross the line. This way, when all is over, you'll keep yours and I'll keep mine. This way.
I will say though, I do remember parts of Odysseus' story. I just don't remember a lot of it in the right order. I thought the Cyclops happened a bit later on initially.
that's just like you. Why should I be surprised?
But that last song was quite good. Honestly, the last two songs were quite good. The Captain.
I'm left to deal with the strain. What's a time?
Oh, are these two separate songs? Nobody Hurts and Remember Us? Or are they all part of the same song?
I saw you as a friend.
Anyway, that whole section there with the Cyclops was great though.
This way, you're out of my head now. This way, you won't plague my life. This way, when all is done, you're out of sight and out of mind. This way, you get what you wanted. This way, you can save your time. This way, you close the door and have your damn goodbye.
You're not looking for a mentor, I'm not looking for a friend. I mistook you for a dead man, what a waste of effort spent.
At least I know what I'm fighting for while you're fighting to be known. Since you claim you're so much wiser, why's your life spent all alone? You're alone!
This hurts Athena.
One day you'll hear what I'm saying. One day you might understand. One day.
I wonder if they're doing. I don't know if this was in the actual thing or not. But I wonder if they're doing this as like a build up towards the climax of this, because there's two different spins in the climax that I hear from Odysseus' story. And one of them was sort of leaning into that lesson of like, don't leave any loose ends. We'll see when we get there, I guess, but... it's weird though, because I think a lot of gods don't actually like Odysseus at first journey, but some gods that actually do quite like him as well though at the same time, so it's like, for a man it's not really liked by the gods, he's also liked by the gods. And it's a Cyclops saga.
Hey guys.
Alright, so that's the Troy saga, Cyclops saga, then...
Hope you enjoy. Happy holidays.
From this point onward, Odysseus gets like some of the worst luck in the world, mainly because of Poseidon and stuff like that there, because suddenly the sky turned black, the stars to rain, and a massive storm heads, I think. Odysseus sloops led the fleet forward. Oh, he doesn't have 600 men anymore after those.
Is it nature or divine or a blessing in disguise? Our homes inside, this storm's our final fight. There's no time to die. Comrade, sir, brace for a storm. The likes of which we've never seen before. Brace for a storm. With hope so close, we must keep pushing forward. Full speed ahead towards the island, but avoid the crashing waves. Tread where the tide is flat, and then you will be safe. Captain, we will capsize with these waves. Our fleet will fail. Have them follow my ship. I'll ensure that.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna... They might do it like once he actually gets home again, but I don't think we're gonna see the wife or son's perspective in any of these songs till towards the end. Unless they're flashbacks or whatever. Up in the sky, a floating lion passes by them.
Eurylochus, grab the harpoons, as many as you can find. What do you have in mind? We're gonna shoot for the sky.
What?
I'm not too sure what the floating sky ion is, though. So I'm familiar enough, but not as familiar with Odysseus stuff, so. It's Angel Island. The entire fleet threw harpoons towards the sky. Eye on the sky using its revere anchor for now. They're safe. Oh, I guess the idea is like it keeps them above ground, I guess, or above sea a little bit. Right now, like Odysseus is gearing up to climb floating island. I didn't read the rest.
You've heard the legends of the island in the sky. This proves they're true. We're in the home of the wind god.
We don't know for sure.
How many floating islands have you seen before? This is the home of the wind god.
And what's your plan?
I'm gonna climb to the top and ask him for a hand. You could be caught off guard and move.
Is this where he gets his bag of wind, I think? It might be where he gets his bag of wind, maybe. Because like in the legend, he gets a bag of wind from a king, and one of his crewmates thinks it was filled with gold instead of actual wind. Open up and whizzes the bag of wind that pushes him way, way back from home.
I still believe in goodness. I still believe that we could be kind. Lead from the heart and see what starts.
And what will we do when it tears us apart?
Where is this coming from, my friend?
I just don't want to see another life end. You're like the brother I could never do without.
And suddenly you doubt that I could figure this out.
Captain, how much longer till your luck runs out? How much longer till the show goes?
Oh, it's like it's foreshadowing.
How much longer till we all fall down? You rely on it and people die on it. Whoa, how much longer till the snake breaks free?
Yeah, it looks like they got different artists for these sections here, because this is like not done by the same person who done the like the Cyclops one. And the art style is obviously different.
Brother, I can assure you, our journey is almost done. I understand that we're tired, I understand that we're phased. But don't forget how much we've already faced. I took 600 men to war and not one of them died there. In case you needed a reminder.
No, but it died on the way back though.
Let me pull you aside then. I need to talk to you in private.
This is Eurylochus aside? Hopefully I read that right.
I can't have you planting seeds of doubt. I can't have you disagreeing each route. I need you to always be devout and comply with this, or we'll all die in this. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Odysseus leads to climb the floating island. Song 12. Keep your friends close. Odysseus enters a beautiful forest on the floating islands.
Great wind god Aeolus, I don't know if you know this, but our path to home is blocked by an impenetrable storm. I ask for your assistance so we at last can go the distance.
He said the line. So I think if Hercules might here go the distance, honestly. It's the bag of wind, alright.
Sounds too easy, what's the catch?
Keep
enemies closer. Never really know who you can trust. If they wanna get the bag open, you gotta say no, sir. Sometimes killing is a must. Cause the end always justifies the means. Friends turn to foes in rivalry. So keep your friends close and your enemies close.
Yeah, it's probably like the start of like the crew doing stupid shit like opening the bag, eating the fucking cows, and stuff like that.
Something dangerous, friends, we mustn't lie.
It's treasure.
What?
The bag.
Open the bag! Let's see what you got!
No, do not! Everybody listen closely. See how this bag is closed? That's how it's supposed to be. This bag has the storm inside. We cannot let the treasure rumor fly.
We'll try!
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Never really know who you can trust.
Now we wanna get the bag open so they can have closure.
This is quite a nice song though.
Cause the end's always
It's kind of similar to the other song at the start.
keep your friends close and your
Is it Open Arms? Yeah, I think it's Open Arms. Like, not exactly the same tune, but it has that sort of vibe a little bit.
Stayed wide awake, trying to make it home with no storm or tidal wave. I remain unopposed.
But I like it sort of vibe a wee bit more than that other one though.
Closer to you. I can't wait to make some new memories. Time for me to be the father I never
Trying to think which one I like the most so far though. I think Just a Man, or does I don't know. I need to check the Cyclops section to see if it's all one conjoint song or if it's just broken up. But the Cyclops section is probably the best part so far though. But I like Just a Man as like a song now. This is not a bad one though. Keep your eyes open.
Wake up, Odysseus! They're opening the bag! Wake up!
Odysseus wakes up. The bag's open. The sword comes out of the bag.
Keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Not gonna lie, I don't think it would have happened just because they wouldn't go for the tone, but it'd just be funny if they just showed like an animation of the boat fucking going miles back or something. I can't remember how far back it pushes them back, but I think it pushes them way back to the point where they had to do their journey again. Odysseus and his push swim towards the bag. The fleeing ships over 100 terrifying giants. They finally trying to close the bag, but the fleet comes to a crushing halt in the middle of the dark waters, and I did get to read the last part.
Odysseus of Ithaca! Do you know who I am?
Oh, is this a Poseidon song we're getting? Ruthlessness. The fleet is surrounded by the waves are circling, crashing around violently. It's Poseidon.
Poseidon. In all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. I try to chill with the waves, but damn, you crossed the line. I've been so gracious, and yet you hurt the son of mine. That's right, the Cyclops you made blind is mine. No. I'm left without a choice and without a doubt. Yes, the back of wolves are swimming with the shark now. I gotta make you bleed. I need to see you drown. But before you go,
This song's pretty nice so far.
how ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves.
I wonder if we get a siren song later.
Are the worst kind of good.
Because there is sirens in Odysseus' myth, if I remember.
A Greek who reeks of false righteousness, that's what I hate. Cause you fight to save lives, but won't kill and don't get the job done. I mean, you totally could have avoided all this had you just killed my son. But no, you are far too nice. Mercy has a price. It's the final crack for
I like this song actually. It's such an aggressive song as well, compared to the rest of the songs in this as well. So sort of, I wouldn't say Poseidon's a villain in the story, but he's definitely one of the adversaries for Odysseus in the story though. So it's probably like kind of another villain song other than the Cyclops.
We took no pleasure in his pain. We only wanted to escape. The line between naivety and hopefulness is almost invisible. So close your hearts. The world is dark and ruthlessness is die.
Odysseus left at the figure. The fleet had 12 ships carrying 50 men each. But after a mere second Poseidon's tsunami and Ithaca's builders, only Odysseus' ship remained. Yep.
What have you done? When does a ripple become a tidal wave? 43 left under your command. When does a man become?
Oh, I fucking love when musicals do this, where they go back to older songs and re-quote them in a different tone. Oh, it's doing it twice. Honestly, it's probably the best song so far. Ruthlessness.
Any last words? All I gotta do is open this bag. What?
In one swift motion, unsheathes his sword and slices open the windbag. The old bag carries Odysseus' ship into the sky, taking them far away from the Lagos, far away from Poseidon. The ship crashed near the mythical island. A voice is heard through the sea fog.
Remember me.
Whoa! That song was great. Series Saga. So I don't think this is the island that they're stuck on for a few years. Because I think they went to a few different islands, but I could be wrong now with it.
Something that I must confess. Something that I must get off my chest.
No, it's not. Because they get stuck on our island later, whenever they kill the golden cows.
Eurylochus, go make sure this island is secure. But Captain, there's only so much left we can endure. Whatever you need to say can wait some more. Of that I'm sure.
Okay.
Time passed. Ithacus returns, alone and crazed. Cyrus gave him a wee stretch.
Eurylochus, back so soon. Where's the rest of your crew? And by the gods, what happened to you?
We came across a palace. Inside we heard a voice. It seemed to show no malice. To greet it was our choice, but nothing could prepare us for the power that awaited inside.
What did this palace hide?
A witch.
Since we left home, we faced a variety of foes from a wide range of
Ooh,
places.
that's a beat.
Gods, monsters, you know the roster, hostile creatures that we could resist. But this was a hell of a twist, cause we are weak to a power like this.
What
Women.
A woman.
What?
She had us in just 2 words.
Come inside.
Damn.
Welcome to the best part of your life. Go ahead and rest wherever you like. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
Only I stayed outside, but the rest went in.
Take a seat. Let me bring you all something to eat. I bet you're tired from the years spent on your feet. I've got you. Don't worry, Sassy's got you now.
So I'm sorry, jamming this a little bit.
It was far too late. For inside the meal,
Think of your past
she had cast a spell.
and your mistakes.
They began to squeal
They'll be the
and grow
last
snouts and tails.
mistakes you'll make.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer, yeah.
They transformed,
This is the price.
and it wasn't quick.
We paid to live.
She turned our men
The world is not
from men to pigs.
and to forgive.
She changed them.
I've got all the power, yeah.
to go save them.
No, we don't. Look at all we've lost and all we've learned.
Yeah, I remember it's part a lot because this is like a part that I would say adapted a lot, but it's a part that I see a lot from another adaptations though.
Of course I'd like to leave now. Of course I'd like to run. But I can hardly sleep.
I also know Cersei's from Fate as well. She's a character in Fate as well.
If it was you I had to save, I can only hope you'd do the same.
Odysseus' turn to leave. Some of these things in between are quite fast, but that's because I'm quite slow reading these.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer. Yeah.
She's a clever witch.
This is the price.
And she's hard to slay.
We paid it all.
It's a game of wits.
We draw the line.
But you don't have to play.
What's from above?
I have to try.
I've got all the power, yeah. I've got all the power. No, I'm not a player, I'm a puppeteer. No, I don't play, I'm puppeteer.
Also, like, from what I could tell of, they have all these different singers as well, so it's not, I don't think there's anyone reprising the same, like, it's doing another character, you know, which I think is quite good. Because since there's not any visual stuff for actors really here, other than just for voice, you can easily have people just do different voices for singing. So I kind of like that it's all different singer.
You want to beat her, you'll need the blessing of a certain god. Divine intervention, someone who's not afraid to send a message. Hermes? Wouldn't you like a taste of the power? Wouldn't you like to use more than words? Deep in the night, the fight lasts for hours.
Hermes the got a lying, alright?
Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome?
Or is he God Madness or something? I might be thinking of different.
She can turn you to an animal that'll end up on a plate. She can almost make you fall in love like you're on your 100th date. She can conjure up a monster that'll grind you to the bones. She has all the ways to haunt you when you take her on a love.
Some of the Greek mythology gods I'm not 100% sure on, which is funny since I read some of the Greek stories and that, but
Wouldn't you like to have some of the magic? Wouldn't you like your outcome preferred? Deep in the night, the fight can be tragic. I'll help you conquer her. Oh, here in the root of this flower that lies such a power to take her on. You must consume and digest it, then you'll manifest a being of your creation. All you need's imagination, though it's only for a moment. Till you've beaten your opponent.
And I call this route Holy Moly.
yeah, I think he eats something that makes him immune to her poison. I think in the story, so he doesn't transform into a pig. Because she is just like a mage, though, so she doesn't have anything other thing out of her magic. Or a sorceress, I guess.
Thank you. Don't thank me, friend. You very well may die. Good luck.
Odysseus enters Circe's palace. Done for. Odysseus approaches Circe. She's sitting facing away from him.
Lady of the palace, sorry that I ask this, but I hope that I've been misinformed. I sent out some scouts to take a look around through here, and they wound up at your doors. Through the years we seldom get a warm welcome, so I must ask just to be sure. Did you do something to them?
Who, me? All I did was reveal their true form.
You turned them into pigs.
Huh. I don't know who you are nor why you're here, but let me make this one thing clear. I've got people to protect, nymphs I can't neglect, so I'm not taking chances, dear. make one wrong move, then you're done for. Anything I don't approve, then you're done for. I can put a spell on you, and
I didn't know she could summon a chimera.
soon you will be done for.
I don't mean to tip your scale, but you will fail at placing any spells on me. I just ate a flower, one that claims your power, so you better cower now and flee.
You must be a liar, mortals can't acquire money without dire consequence.
Then I must be a god like you, cause I got this root from the ground with my bare hands.
Hermes gave it to you, didn't he?
Okay, fine, yes. Well, regardless.
You and I are now evenly matched. Our fates are intertwined, they're attached. I've got people to protect, friends I can't neglect. So now there is no turning back. You've made your one wrong move, now you're done for. I will be the one to prove that you're done for. Not even a spell saves you, cause you're done.
Oh, I thought it was like an actual readable thing. But
Soon you will be done for.
I didn't know she had a chimera.
You've lost.
My nymphs are like my daughters, I protect them at all costs. The last time we let strangers live, we faced a heavy loss. You've given me no reason to bestow you with my trust, but everyone's true colors are revealed in acts of lust.
I'm not sure I follow.
There are ways.
There are other modes of control.
So I can't remember if they did or not, but I know Cersei does like Odysseus though, from different interpretations of the story.
You have so much left to learn. Want to save your men from the fire. Show me that you're willing.
Oh, she's a really good singer though. Just remember making points to follow the other singers, just because I think we're going to be hearing Odysseus a lot. And I think the Odysseus singer here is really good for all the songs that he's done, especially his range.
This is the price we pay now. There is no line. Never enough. So much power, but there's no puppet here.
I can't.
Odysseus pulls away, distraught, Cersei's head hits the dagger.
Back at home, my wife awaits for me. She's my everything, my Penelope. And she's all my power, all my power. But it's been 12 long years, oh, 12 long years since I have seen my wife. And now the god of tides is out to end my life. So I beg you, Cersei, grant us mercy and let us puppets leave.
Poseidon, eh?
There might be a way to evade him.
The song's not bad.
There might be a way to get home. Though this other way's very dangerous. It might be your one final hope. I know of a brilliant prophet.
I'm having a hard time trying to watch the bottom and top half, honestly.
I can't get you home, but I'll get you to the
I want to make sure I'm actually hearing the lyrics as they're on the screen, but I also want to watch the corner as well. Skill issue for me.
Wait, you're helping us?
There are many ways of persuasion. There are many modes of control.
I can't remember if this is here or not, but I think he does go to the underworld though in this story though. If I remember right. I don't know if it's here or not. Especially transfer the soldiers back from pigs to men. alright. I feel like I've been saying a lot for all these songs, honestly, alright. Just for clearance, whenever I say something's alright, I don't necessarily mean like it's just okay. Just in case it comes off as that. Just sort of like a slang word for me here. Like, it's alright, man.
Until we find the prophet.
Good.
Epic. Yeah, the Gargoyle did Underworld, alright. Odysseus and his men sailed through the endless seas of souls that scream and reach for their ship. Oh, such a cool visual of like the water above with all the souls. It's probably all the souls of this man. Once again, I love the callback to the other songs. One of the big themes with some of these songs though seem to be the value of mercy versus ruthlessness, but I definitely get the mentality of both. Like, mercy's good for people, like, if you get the people with the benefit after mercy, but most people are not like that and will go like after people after it, because people are just petty creatures. Is this... Oh no, that's his friend, I think. I was gonna say, is that his son or younger him? But no, it's his friend. With... I know he meets his friends in the Underworld.
It can't be. Mom?
Odysseus, when you come home, I'll be waiting. Even if you're the last thing I see, I'll be waiting.
I'm right here, Mom. Can't you see? I'm waiting. I took too long.
Oh, was Mum still alive before the war? Oh, that's kind of fucked up. Like, this is how you find out that your mum passed away. I didn't know this.
Bye, Mom.
Because I felt like always seeing his mom again in the Underworld. Honestly, that song's really good. I really like this song. I might have to list like the songs that I really like, honestly, after this. Because some of these songs are like 100% going on, like, playlists for me, so. I have no shame what I listen to. If you see my art streams and other games that I could just listen, no longer you. Terraceos appear.
I am the prophet with the answers you seek. Time, I've unlocked it. I see past and future running free. There is a world where I help you get home, but that's not a world I know.
What?
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice
sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand.
I really like this guy's voice here. Once again, I think these are all individual different singers. I don't think any of them are reprising. I'm not 100% sure on that, but this guy's pretty good though, his voice.
We've suffered and sailed through the toughest of hells. Now you tell us our efforts for nothing. I see your palace covered in red. Faces of men who had long believed you're dead.
Oh, that's for the are they doing that then? So does this like slight spoilers for the end? Nah, I don't want to spoil it.
I see a song of past romance. I see the sacrifice of man. I see portrayals of betrayal and a brother's final stand. I see you on the brink of death. I see you try your final breath. I see a man who gets to make it home alive, but it's no longer you.
Do you mean like in a metaphorical sense or actual, like not Odysseus? Because I would definitely get the metaphorical, like he's not the same person when he sailed out, especially with the theming of this. I said I don't want to say too much that happens ahead for people who haven't seen or read the stuff for Odysseus at all, but that song's so good though. I really like that last one. What was that last one called? Scouts. It doesn't have a name here. Also, we're in this section here. I thought we were still here. I don't know why this isn't broken up.
I'm the only one whose line I haven't crossed. What if the greatest threat we'll find across the sea is me? What if I'm the monster? What if I'm in the wrong? What if I'm the problem that's been hiding all along?
I think there's actually a terminology in Greek mythology called innocent monster. I don't think it comes from this here, but I think it's a term that they use for some of their mythology creatures, like Medusa and that.
What if I'm the monster? Is the Cyclops struck with guilt when he kills? Is he up in the middle of the night? Or does he end my men to avenge his friend and then sleep knowing he has done right? When the witch turns men to pigs to protect her nymphs, is she going insane? Or did she learn to be colder when she got older and now she saves them the pain? When a god comes down and makes a
Also, animation here is so fucking good.
Or does he keep us in check so we must respect him and now no one dares to piss him off? Does a soldier use a wooden
Like, this isn't a complaint or anything. I was like, this is all like passion project all done, pitch patch. But see, if a lot more of these had more animation like this, I feel this would be like great just to watch for like a 2-hour movie, musical, you know? Not that it isn't great, right? I think it's really good, but some of these little animation segments just adds more on top, you know? It's like you watching like an actual music sort of video or like a stage sort of thing of it, you know? Because sometimes visual can also apply the lyrical quite strongly as well. Like with the Cyclops. I think their best one was the Cyclops one that they did. I think 550, but rounding, I guess.
Oceans and beaches, I'll go where Poseidon won't reach us. And if I gotta drop another infant from a wall in an instant so we all don't die, then I'll become the monster. I will deal the blow, and I'll become the monster like none they've ever known.
This is like another banger of a song as well. Yeah, like sometimes like some of these songs are like, they're alright, like nice and chill to listen to, but then you get some like bangers that just fucking go, oh, I might slap the table too hard.
Become the monster.
Whoa! Sorry, I was just really excited. That was such a good song, though.
I also want to take a quick second to thank all of the amazing artists behind every single animation, illustration.
Oh, these are thanking that because some of the animation illustrations are great.
Bring the story to life, and I'm incredibly appreciative of them.
Like, I love the transition for the Cyclops one where the song drops with the Cyclops smashing his friend in. The Thunder Saga. Suffering. Oh. Are we getting a song about his wife? We are getting a song about his wife.
And jump in the water and kiss me. Penelope, I've told you this before. You know I'm afraid of the water. I'll make sure that you are safe and sound.
Oh, I could definitely be afraid of the water after his journey, honestly, but... Daughter. I thought he had a son. Unless he had a daughter and son.
Fine, but only if you answer a question or two.
Of course.
Okay, so let's say I was on the run, or hiding, from, I don't know, Poseidon. And let's say he blocked the way home with giant waves and giant storms.
Oh no.
How am I to evade him? How am I to get home? Which route should I take? Where am I supposed to go?
Is this like an eternal thing, like a dream, I guess? That would make sense why I'd be afraid of water.
But Scylla has a cost.
Well, you asked and now you know. Now jump in the water.
Penelope, why? You know I'm too shy and terrified.
I would take the suffering.
Pretty sure the Scylla is...
For you, I would die, but can't you let me
Trying to think of any other monsters, maybe. I know there's sirens later. That's the only thing I can think of.
The things I do for you.
Odysseus gripped his bow and arrow.
Let's cut the charade. You are no wife of mine.
Oh, maybe it is the sirens, maybe.
You've been trying to take my life this whole time. I know.
Also, that switch on a dime, the tone of it.
Yeah, I know exactly what you are. A siren. My real wife knows I'm not scared of the water. And my real wife knows I don't have a daughter.
Don't say.
But while you were so focused on turning my men into snacks, you didn't notice that your friends got snatched.
What?
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast.
So I think what happened here in the story is Odysseus had his men fill their ears with beeswax so they don't hear the siren song. And then Odysseus strapped himself to his boat so he can hear the sirens sing, but not also go to the sirens. I think that's what happened, but there might be a different interpretation of what I'm thinking of them.
We found a ship with no crew. I realized nearby there were sirens singing sailors to their dooms. We filled our ears with beeswax, that's how we resist your song. You pretended to be my wife, so I just played along. I read your lips and phrases, scanning for information. Sirens know about every route and horizon. Now I know how to get back to my island.
We are a different beast now. We are the ones who feast now. No more of us.
I was gonna say, the tone of those two songs switched so quickly. I think they're two separate songs, but I wasn't expecting like a snap immediately for the different tone. Although it makes more sense, I guess. It's him being alert to him going, yeah, no.
So you can kill the next group of sailors in this part of the sea? Nah, you wouldn't have spared me. I made a mistake like this, it almost cost my life. I can't take more risks of not seeing my wife. Cut off their tails! We're ending this now. Throw their bodies back in the water. Let them drown.
He is a different beast now. He is the one who feasts now. No more of us to see.
I don't know if he did that or not.
He is the man-made monster. He is the one.
I don't know.
You are a threat no longer.
Kind of raw though. Oh, it's such a cool sound to have in the background. I don't know if you could heard it there, but there was like a noise going in the background that kind of sounded like screams. It wasn't like proper screams, but it sounded like it could have been screams though.
The lair of Scylla. This is our only way home. Deep down.
You're quiet today.
Deep down. Not much to say.
Yeah, I think.
You hide a reason for
I've got a secret I can no longer.
It's probably like the second act sort of thing where Odysseus is like on his like bad boy fizz, and he probably turns around towards the end.
Back while you were asleep.
leaving them feeling betrayed, breaking the bonds that you've made.
I'm so sorry.
There is no price we won't pay.
Forgive me.
We both know what it takes to survive.
Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead.
At this point in time, I think Odysseus is just so done with everything, so.
We only care for ourselves. Eurylochus, light up 6 torches. Deep down, we're lonely demons from hell.
Captain, something approaches.
I'm not too sure about this part here, honestly. I think it's like a lady with like 6 heads for like her wrists.
Run for your life! In your sorrow and fears.
Like I know the creature, I just can't remember a section of the story though. Oh, the visuals are just seeing the crew being snatched up by the heads for fucking wild.
We are the same, you and I.
The ship is covered in blood and gore. That was pretty good though, that song as well. Cephalus look around at the gore, but Odysseus look on. Mutiny. Can't have a good old boat story without a mutiny.
Say you didn't know how that would end. Look me in the eyes and tell me, Captain, that you did not just sacrifice 6 men. Use your wits to try and say I'm crazy and mad. That this is all some trick the gods have sent. Tell me you did not miss home so painfully bad that you gave up the lives of 6 of our friends. When we fought the Cyclops, you were quick to hatch a plan. And when we fought with Circe, it was you who left behind no man. But when we saw this monster, we didn't take a stand. We just ran. Say something! I can't! Then you have forced my hand.
Lower your weapon.
No can do. You miss your wife so bad you drained the lives of your own crew.
Don't make me fight you, brother. You know you'd have done the same.
If you want all the power, you must carry all the blame.
Eurylochus, Eurylochus, Eurylochus. Odysseus, Odysseus, Odysseus. There is no price he won't pay.
I am not letting you get in my way! My brothers, why?
How are we supposed to trust you now? Now, your time has come, your luck's run out. Now, the time has come to shut you down. You relied on wit, and then we died on it. Whoa.
Odysseus wakes his stab wound. I didn't get the raid.
My head. Where are we?
Cato could be heard nearby.
Some island, the first one we found. It's bursting with cows, just roaming around, begging us to eat.
Oh, that's the golden cows.
So much meat, and hunger is so heavy. This statue.
Yeah, I can't remember if I'm Mutiny happy or not.
Don't know where it's from.
But I know this part here. I can't remember. I think it's parts like where the rest of his crew gets murdered for eating the cows. I think.
Odie, we're never gonna get to make it home. You know it's true.
You don't know that's true. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm starving, my friend.
But if you kill his cattle, who knows what he'll send. This is the home of the sun god.
I'm tired, my friend.
But we're so close to home, this can't be where it ends.
How much longer must I suffer
Please
now?
don't do
How
this.
much longer must I push
I
through
need
doubt?
to get
How much longer must I go about my life like this when people die like this? Whoa, how much longer
I will say, so some of the mistakes that the crew members done, it could be just the different retellings I've heard and read, but it makes the crew feel less stupid because you sort of understand why they've done it a bit more.
Eurylochus, no!
Oh, well, once again, they're a bunch of fucking idiots, though, this crew.
You've doomed us. You've doomed us all, Eurylochus!
Captain?
Odysseus touched herself.
Grab an arm with all the strength your arms allow! These cows were immortal. They were the sun god's friends. And now that we've pissed them off, who do you think you'll send? Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Faster! Full speed ahead. Faster!
Zeus. I guess this.
Too late.
Master of the heavens. king of the gods, the one true divine, UnderBringer. That's an interesting design for this.
Pride is a damsel in distress,
Loving all these god songs though.
hiding away where only I can undress her. Trial she cannot to confess. In the end, it's all the same once I apply all the pressure. Thunder, bring her through.
See if he can top this bar Poseidon anyway.
Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes her kingdom fall. Lightning, wield her, use and gild her. Show her what she can't conceal, for true nature will be revealed.
I love the flashing in there up in the corner of the song for them.
I want to make you choose the lives of your men and crew or your own. Why do I think they lose? Enlighten me, king of Ithaca, since hunger was far too great. I wonder who'd take the weight of the damned and suffer a gruesome fate. To the ThunderBringer, here to bring your ears until you're deaf with fear and spear you while your death is near.
It's pretty good. Because he's still keeping like the same melody of the song, but he's raising it and lowering it when he needs to. I don't know if Odysseus chose originally. I think Zeus just fucking zapped them and everyone just died.
Final say, you or your crew.
Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. When does a comet become a meteor? When does a candle become a blaze? When does a man become a monster? Does a ripple become a tidal wave? When does a reason become a rain? When does a man become a monster?
That's such a cool visual though, of like his crew and him want to be with his wife again. And he has to choose essentially between the two. I don't know if he chose. I'm pretty sure he didn't choose originally. I think they just all died just from Zeus punishing them.
But we'll die.
But I think in this case, because the crew betrayed him, it just adds more emotional weight to it. Also, they had so much more visual stuff for this specific song compared to the other ones, which I feel like just adds so much more. Oh, well, be fair, Screw kind of deserved it though, because they were told not to eat the cows originally in the story, and they did it anyway. And the worst part about it is they were so close to home as well.
Just wanted to say a quick hi to everybody. Oh my gosh.
But that one was pretty good though. I think I prefer Poseidon songs over more of it. But I think I love the kind of like the emotional part of it, where is that choice between his family or his crewmates, you know? I think it just adds a lot. Wisdom Saga.
Me, myself, and I, stuck in my bedroom, living in this world you left behind. Dreaming of all these monsters.
So I think in this part of the story, like after that happens, I think Odysseus stuck on a different island for X amount of years until like his son goes out and finds out what the fuck happened to his father, which is I think it's his son here now.
If I fight those monsters, is it you
That's my guess anyway.
Give me sirens and a cyclops. Give me giants and a hydra. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. I'll fight the harpies and chimera's, the minotaur, even Cerberus. I know life and fate are scary, but I wanna be legendary. There are strangers in our halls, trying to win the heart of my mom, but she is standing tall. 108 old faces, the men who call me small. They keep taking spaces.
Yeah, so in the story at this point in time, all the suitors are trying to take the queen's hand in marriage because Odysseus hasn't been home for so long. Where a lot of them think he's dead, even though that hasn't been pronounced dead. And they all don't like his son because obviously it's the old king's son. But the wife hasn't taken a suitor at all, so. Oh, they had the dog here as well, because Odysseus had a dog before he went to war as well. Which I think they're showing off the dog's quite old. Oh, it's such a cool touch. I don't know if they're gonna do something with that later or not, but that's kind of a cool touch that they have this dog there. Alright, so is this happening towards the end of its day on the island?
Why don't you open her room so we can have fun with her? Don't you dare call my mother a tramp. Oh, I just did. What you gonna do about it, champ? Somebody tell me, come and give me a sign. If I fight this monster, is it you I'll find? Fight, little wolf, fight, wanna entertain me. Bite, little wolf, bite, let's see how you take this. Strike, little wolf, strike, wanna be a man then. Fight, little wolf, fight, little wolf, fight. You've made your worst mistake here. Might be your last one too.
Wasn't quite expecting the fighting game animation, but here we are. The sprite's pretty cool though.
Your daddy never could. This cruel world doesn't give out presents.
So they were away for 12 years. Then that happened and Odysseus gets trapped on the island for 8 years, I think. So there's probably gonna be a son trying to find his father, then his father coming back, I think. So I need to fight back.
Need some help?
Then
What's going on here?
his son gets cold. His father's still alive, I think.
Uppercut him now.
Whoa. How did I do that? This time now moving slow.
No, I just made your thoughts quick.
Oh, that is so sick.
All right, now, let's try this again. I've no respect for bullies, those who oppose their will. I've seen plenty enough to truly understand this kind of filth. Let's teach
Kind of nice to have Athena in here again now.
in front of all his kind.
I didn't know if we would get the Athena singer again just because of what happened earlier.
Pushed you a bit too hard.
Ow.
Sorry guys, just gonna be sneezing here for a sec.
Go back and cry in your corner. Make sure your mother hears. If she won't choose a man to adorn her, will bring blood and tears.
Makes it back up to the balcony.
Tell me, Athena, why you came to my aid.
We'll be fine.
I had a friend before and he was a lot like you. I helped him fight through war, but he had his demons too, and then we grew apart. Then his light went dark. And so I thought maybe if I'd made a different call, maybe if I hadn't missed it all, maybe he'd be fine. Maybe we'd unwind. Maybe if I help another soul, maybe if I helped you reach your goal, life could be that bright. I could sleep at night.
Ooh.
Athena, I don't know who your friend is. I don't know what he's like, but my
Just that hole at the end there, that.
the best day of my life, cause I got in a fight and I didn't die. I've never felt strong before. You're my friend, I couldn't ask for more. And so I think maybe if life wasn't spent as planned, maybe it's time that you lend a hand. I don't think you mind. If not his friend, then mine. Maybe to fall is to learn one way. Maybe it's all gonna turn.
I will say there's like a lot of diverse sort of songs in this, where it's like a lot of like little happy little beat songs to like some serious emotional songs to just really harsh songs as well.
You're a good kid.
But I feel like that's really good to have like a mix of different types of songs like that. Then honestly, there's like a lot of different tunes of these, where some of them are like hip poppy, then some are like very
Old friend.
themed, I guess.
It's been 10 years since I last saw you.
Remember me, I am the infamous Odysseus.
Let's see where you've been. Your friends close and your enemies closer.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon us.
I guess she left earlier on, so she wouldn't see all of this. That's pretty cool that we're getting a song that talk about these.
Captain,
I have to see her.
but we'll die.
I know.
Odysseus, where did you go?
Yeah, I think he was found a bit of wrath and he just drifted to an island.
Morning, sleepyhead, you've been resting for a while. I swore
Cleopatra.
that you washed up on my isle. Did you know you talk in your sleep? Tell me though, who's Penelope?
She's my wife.
Anyways, I've got all you could want here, all you could need here.
Instantly zoned out.
My dear, my love for life. Soon into bed we'll climb and spend our time.
I'm not your man.
I'm what you want here, I'm what you need here. Just you and me, my love in paradise. Now till the end of time. From here on out, you're mine. Oh,
Hell no, I could kill you where you stand. I'm no pet, I'm a married man.
oh, handsome, you may try. But last I checked, goddesses can't die.
Goddess.
You're adorable. Bow down now to the immortal Calypso, here to entertain. But fear not, I bring no pain. 'Cause
Calypso.
we got all we
That's how you
could
read
want
that.
here, all we could need here. Under my spell, we're stuck in paradise.
kept you trapped out of your control. Time can take a heavy toll.
Odysseus?
All I hear are screams.
Odie, get away from the ledge.
You don't know what I've gone through. You don't know what I've
Is this present day, is it? Or is it still when he first came to the island?
Every friend, I saw them die, and all I hear are screams.
Find you, come back inside, dear love of my life, come back to paradise.
I like songs that can do swings like this, where it's nice, happy beat to these sort of tones here, where one half of the song is like paradise, and the other half is like his inner demons and guilt. Man, I just want to go home.
He needs my help.
God games. Also 30 songs?
God King, rarely do I ask for favors. Now I'm knocking on your door with hopes to save a friendship with.
Yeah, I think at this point, they actually start feeling bad for Odysseus because of how much shit they put him through. The gods.
Is that what you seek? To untie apprehensions that were placed on that Greek? You are playing with thunder for a man full of shame, but if he's worth the risk of going under, why not make it a game? Convince each of them that he ought to be released, and I'll release him.
Who's them?
It's probably the gods I pissed off.
Apollo! Hephaestus! Aphrodite! Ares! Hera! Or me? What do you say?
Great. Very well.
All right.
Or Hades.
You all know I'm a fan of catchy songs, so with so many sirens gone, I think Cody's in the wrong.
They were trying to do him worse. All he did was reimburse them. Now they'll tread with caution first to live another day and sing another verse.
If that's true, release him.
I guess each one's based off the sins, I guess.
He sacrificed his own cohort.
Did you forget they failed to listen? He was betrayed and then imprisoned. But if you make the right decision, he can still build a future with those who miss him.
Fine, release him.
Yeah, none of his crewmates listened to him whenever they warned him and stuff.
Odysseus claims to love his mother, but let her die of a broken heart.
He was busy fighting,
more like busy spiting. The Cyclops let him feel the pain that his mother felt and wrought.
Wait! Please reconsider this.
Really, Athena? These old tricks?
Ares. So in mythology, Athena and Ares are both siblings.
What kind of sick coward holds back his power while his friends get devoured?
Where Athena's like wisdom of war, and he's actual war.
Never handles things up front, but that can wake like his son.
Hold your tongue now, here's signs, my friend, and tell your lover that a broken heart can mend. You want more bloodshed, then set him free to get back to his homestead. He'll make everybody bleed.
No, in hindsight, I probably could have had the captions off, honestly. And could have just read the subtitles on the thing. But
Hey, baby.
actually, I'm gonna turn them off here. Just so you can see the subtitles that are being worked in.
He's got the mind of a genius. Try harder, Pretty skilled with words.
I also like that the song genres changes a little bit for each god as well.
Cheated on his wife.
Release him.
I played your game and won. Release
I have to convince Zeus.
You dare to defy me, to make me feel shame. No one beats me. No one wins my game. Thunder, bring her through the ringer. Show her I'm the judgment call, the one who makes.
Yeah, I would have thought Poseidon would have been the one, been those pests, since he caused most of the issues for him. Oh, the song's pretty good though. God Games. And all the visuals help as well with it as well.
Please let him go.
Well then.
Hello, Epic family. Happy holidays and happy Ithaca Saturday. Although I'm not with the rest of the cast at the moment, I can
A little bit
feel
left. We have an hour
excitement
40
of
minutes.
Listen to the new saga all the way.
I'll say it hasn't felt like 2 hours, to be honest, so.
And for joining us on this journey to Ithaca. Happy listening.
Vengeance Saga. Yeah, so we're probably heading to like the last saga here, I think. Which is like him getting home. Not sorry for loving you.
Someone arrived today. They said they're taking you away, that you're not mine to save. And soon I won't get to see your face, so I came by to say you're unlike anyone I have ever known, 'cause you're all I've ever known. And if I pushed you,
I was in Callisto is maybe a goddess that's bound to this island, unlike the other gods. Unless she just doesn't deal with other affairs, I guess. I'm not as familiar with Calypso. Other than the Pirates of the Caribbean Calypso, but don't think that's the same.
let me speak. I spent my whole life here, was cast away when I was young, alone for 100 years. I had no friends but the sky and sun, so when you washed ashore, I thought for sure that you were my dream come true.
Ah, alright, that makes a bit more sense. That happens sometimes with some gods and goddesses in mythology. That happened like in like Babylonian sort of gods as well, where the Resha god was abandoned at birth as well.
But not in the way that you want me to.
I hate that I fell in love with you. Hate that I fell in love with you. Why did I fall in love with you? Why did I fall in love with you?
think that sounds right. I can't remember if it was the other person or this one who loved Odysseus, but I knew one of them loved them.
Men.
Dangerous.
600 deaths.
So maddening there's so much songs in this. So it's like 2 hours so far, just nothing but songs. That's fucking crazy. Honestly, it's probably taken a month so, but I feel like for how well done these are all done, it would have been years.
Hermes? Hello, old friend. So you're the one who talked to Calypso.
Why are you here?
You're being given a final option. Consider this your one last chance to make it back home and abandon caution. Wash it away like the blood your hands have known. I know if you dance with fate, then I know you'll enhance your state. If your plan's so great, then why'd you wait to say it? Well, it's a little bit dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get.
Oh, that's right. I think he warns him that all the suitors are in his home, and they're all planning to kill him when he gets home. I don't know if the Hermes that tells him.
I'm in. What do I do?
First up, uncharted waters. When lost, look towards the sky. Follow the North Star, no matter how far you think you're going. You keep on rolling. When strangers look around the aisle, when danger greets you with a smile, fight your way through. Do what you must do, but no matter what, keep moving. It's gonna be dangerous, my friend. You need a mindset change for this. You cannot get away with playing safe for this. You wanna get home, put it all on the line and put your own bread in it. Remember every trick in your domain for this. You gotta treat it like it's the main event. You wanna.
It's interesting that they give Hermes like a green color. I feel like Hermes is always like orangey, yellow.
We went through so much to get this. Keep this bag closed if you wanna get home, sir. You won't get another time to try. The raging storm inside won't let you get closer. It was meant to stop you by design. 'Cause no mortal can pass Poseidon's storm. Open this bag and you'll never make it home. You'll never make it home. Don't you know that danger is my friend? My whole life I've trained for this. I cannot tell you how much I have paid for this. I have to get home, put it all on the line. I'm gonna use ruthlessness, every trick, every skill put to use for this.
I wonder how old Odysseus is here. Because he probably would have been 20 something when he went to war. Then he spent 20 years basically getting back home.
Thank you.
So, like, mid, maybe late 40s?
Then who?
Or potentially older, maybe? Charybdis.
You must be who Hermes mentioned. A monster here to block my way. I'd like to hurry up and end this. So if you don't have much to say, then oh, bring it on. I'm not dying here, I'm still fighting here. I'm holding on till I see it through, till I've beaten you. I already know your tactics. When you swallow, you attack with whirlpools that attract prey. But I see a disadvantage.
Is it like a kraken? I assume it is based off the teeth, but I don't know why it was a worm. Don't know why it's anything against kraken. Look at that man paragliding in the water. It'd be really, really shitty. The story could have literally been like, he gets home and his wife remarried. And that there. Or, worst case scenario, his wife is son's dead. Because some Greek stories that do be like that there, where like, the worst thing happens towards the end of the story. Which, it's not too bad though, here though, I guess.
No!
Is it your boy?
There you are. Coward.
Get in the water. Actually, it makes sense that Poseidon wouldn't be at that hearing, because Poseidon probably would never let him pass. So.
For this moment, for the perfect time to strike. When you're home so close and you've reached your coast, that's when our paths collide.
Also, getting our song with his man as well.
I've got a name to uphold, so I can't go letting you walk, or else the world forgets I'm cold. Now get in the water. Get in the water. Or I'll raise the tide so high, all of Ithaca will die. Get in the water.
Wait.
Get in the water.
Stop this, please.
I'll make tidal waves so profound, both your wife and your son will drown. No! Get in the water! Get in the water! Don't mistake my threats for bluff. You have lived more than enough. Get in the water! Get in the water! I'll take your son and gouge his eyes. That is unless you choose to die.
That's an app word to choose.
You tired Poseidon, it's been 10 years. How long will this go? We're both hurting from losses, so why not leave this here and just go home? I can't. Maybe you could learn to forgive. No. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Die!
Shatter the ocean. It's all Screwing's friends. I tell if they're trying to push him up or if they're dragging him down. Strikes. Oh, it's CG. Wasn't not expecting that.
I don't think you seem to get it. I can't afford to die, 'cause I will get back to my son. And I will get back to my wife!
Oh, 600 strikes makes more sense now, I guess. I mean, he only killed like a 550. But I guess 600 sounds better than 550.
You idiot. Can't you see?
Mercy again.
Your fate just to beat me. You released my storm when you opened that bag. Blocked your one-way home. Now you'll never get back.
You're going to call off that storm.
Or what? You can't kill me.
Exactly.
Just beats the shit out of him over and over again. If he can't die.
How does it feel to be helpless? How does it feel
That's fucking raw. It's fucking raw.
Crying as they were all slain. I heard their final moments, calling their captain in vain. Look what you turned me into. Look what we've become. Enough. All of the pain that I've been through. Haven't I suffered enough? You didn't stop when I begged you. Told me to close my heart. You said the world was dark. Didn't you say that ruthlessness is mercy upon our all right. Please. After everything you've done, how will you sleep at night?
Next to my wife.
Oh shit. I was thinking it. I didn't think it was that.
Hello, fans of Epic the Musical.
Oh, that's so good though.
I just wanted to come on here and say that the beating I took in the previous saga has left me unable to travel. But I hope
I quite
that you
like
guys have a
Poseidon
great
now in
holiday.
this, so I thought
And
the
hope
songs that he
the
were
cast
in were
of
quite good.
Epic is having a great time in it.
Then they kept going back to the
Especially
ruthlessness and monster theme through the thing.
Ruthlessness is mercy upon us.
Hello, my friends. Before we get into the Ithaca Saga, I wanted to give you guys a quick content warning. The Ithaca Saga contains allusions and mentions to SA and some very gory, violent battle scenes.
Oh yeah. So this is probably one of the more violent parts, probably, to this man's story here. Because at this point in time, it pretty much, most of his unluckiness is ran out, so it's almost all uphill here.
I'm supposed to choose a suitor to wear the crown. I said I would choose as soon as I weave this shroud. They don't know that every night I unthread all the work I've done. 'Cause I'd rather lie.
Oh yeah, so his wife, has been holding off choosing a husband by doing a bunch of different things. Just to keep it delayed. I don't think she's allowed to say no to like getting remarried, but I'm not too sure what the whole situation on that is, but she does a bunch of things though just to keep it from happening now. One thing I never did get though, it could be just a great custom or maybe just because of the situation, but all the suitors all lived in like their house while it was going on. So I think that was one of the things that was annoying the wife and the son a lot, was the suitors just treated like things poorly.
Let the arrow fly once you know that your aim is true. 'Cause I'd rather die than grow old without the best of you. Though I never thought that these would be the lengths we go for love. I would not have it.
It's not a bad one though. Like her voice popped up a few times for the other songs, but this is like her first song she had to herself. Wow, our piece is lovely. That's a pretty good one to start off the saga. See, I didn't know if they started the challenge before he arrived, because this is the challenge. This is like the big one of the things that he's known for in the story, was being able to use the bow.
Screw this competition. We've been here for hours. None of us can string this. We don't have the power. Screw this damn challenge. No more delays. Can't you guys see we're being played? This is how they hold us down while the throne gets colder. Hold us down while we slowly age. Hold us down while the boy gets bolder. Where in the hell is our pride and our rage? Here and now there's a chance for action. Here and now we can take control.
See, I'm surprised like they try to get her to remarry, because she has a son, right? So surely the son will inherit the throne, like once he comes of age.
Mission, and I heard today he comes back to town. So I say we gather near the beaches. I say we wait till he arrives. Then when he docks his ship, we can breach it. Let us leave now, today we can strike it. Hold him down till the boy stops shaking. Hold him down.
Oh man, my favorite type of song, murder.
Hold him down while I slowly.
Unfortunately.
His pride, his trust, his faith, and his bones. Into tiny pieces.
It's such a kind of like a metal song, honestly.
When the crown wonders where the prince is, only the ocean and I will know. And when the deed is done, the queen will have no one to stop us from breaking her bedroom door. Stop us from taking her love and more. And then we'll hold her down while her gate is open. Hold her down while I get a taste. Hold her down while we share her spoils. I will not let any part go to waste.
So it's a song about murder and lust. I'll think that songs that are very enjoyable to listen to. Get F though. That's a pretty good song actually. Subject matter a bit questionable, but really good song though. It's not the same instrumental, right? But it's like the same tone though as like Hellfire from Hunchback, where it's this person singing about this horrible act.
Punishment and pain from the wrath of
gods and monsters to the screams of comrades slain. I come back and find my palace desecrated, sacked like Troy. Worst of all, I hear you dare to touch my wife and hurt my boy.
Get ready for carnage.
I've had enough.
Final boss, Odysseus. So, in one of the retellings, like, him and his son both met each other beforehand to set this up, where they take all the Polyphemues weapons to just go and murder all the suitors in their own house. Boom. But it looks like Odysseus just came home.
We have the advantage with the numbers and the might.
No, you don't understand it. This man plans for every fight.
There's a reason why they wanted him for war. One by one, Odysseus picks up the sailors. Why say sailors, suitors?
Our weapons, they're missing. He's using the darkness to hide his approaches.
We're empty-handed, up against an archer. Our only chance is to strike him in the darkness. We know these odds, the odds can't be tilted.
You don't think I know my own palace? I built it.
Serpent's head. Now the rest of us are no longer a threat. Oh King, forgive us instead, so that no more blood is shed.
That's the wrong thing to be asking my man. Especially since he learned not to be merciful. Odysseus slaughtered a group of suitors. One group of suitors finding themselves in the weapon storage. The door has been left unlocked.
Cunning than I assumed. While we were busy plotting, he hid our weapons inside this room.
I find it hard to believe that the sharpest of kings left his armory unlocked.
So what? Now that we have armed ourselves, let's make the bastard rot.
Behind you!
Brave prince. Little wolf. For your mind. Alright, so they are doing the sun thing, alright. They just didn't show the son and the father meeting up beforehand.
I don't wanna hurt you, but trust me, I've come prepared.
Your very presence is doomed the king, young prince. We don't fight fair.
Stop!
Brothers, we got company, and he's made a grave mistake. Left the weapons room unlocked, and now they're ours to take. Brothers, come and arm yourselves. There's a chance for us to win. We can still defeat the king if we all attack the prince.
Where is he? Where is he?
Capture him, he's our greatest chance.
Get off me! Get off me!
Fight till the prince can barely stand.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
Make the king obey our commands.
Hold him down! Hold him down!
'Cause if he won't, I'll break the kid's hands. Got him.
Don't fuck with the man's son.
Mercy. Mercy.
That's like his trigger word now, mercy.
Mercy's long since drowned. It died to bring me home. And as long as you're around, my family's fate is left unknown. You plotted to kill my son. You planned to rape my wife. All of you are going to die. You filled my heart with hate. All of you who have done me wrong. This will be your fate!
I can't lie, guys, you don't know how happy I am seeing this right now. Song's pretty good as well, but Because this is like a part of the story that doesn't really get adapted in some of the retellings, which I don't know why, just because I feel like it's so crazy, you know? But I guess some of the retellings I see are like historical ones though, so I'm sure it does, but this is like the first one I've seen that actually adapts this part. That's an interesting style that they're doing for its animation here. I can't help but wonder. Oh, I guess this is their first meeting then, so they didn't pre-plan this one like they did in the actual story.
Thought about your name so much it hurts. For 20 years I dreamt of how I'd greet you. Oh, and now you're here. I can't find the words. All my life I'd have died to know you. Days and nights I wish that I could show you. For 20 years I never could.
I love the tone shifts of like they're talking about before this here was a song about planning murdering a child, raping his mom, to all the suitors being murdered. And then it's like father-son meet up for the first time in 20 years. Just great tone shifts. Nothing against it, I just think it's really funny.
if you'd embrace me as your own. 20 years I've wandered. For so long I felt alone. Oh my son, look how much you've grown. Oh my boy, sweetest joy I've known. 20 years ago I held you in my arms. How time has flown. Oh, used to say it'd make the storm clouds cry for you. Used to say it'd capture wind and sky for you. Held you in my arms, prepared to die for you. Oh, how time has flown. I can only wonder what your world has been. Things you've had to suffer, and the strength you hold within. All I've ever wanted was to reunite with my own. 20 years we've wandered, but today you're not alone. My son, I'm finally home.
Aw. I thought this artwork's really pretty. I was just trying to go.
Tell your mother I'm home.
I'm just sort of imagining that the mother's upstairs while all this is going on, so they come downstairs and the fucking house is just filled with corpses. It's also interesting that
Show yourself.
his eyes are just red.
I know you're watching me. Show yourself.
Fina.
You were never one for hellos.
I can't help but wonder.
Wonder if she's all scarred up from her fight before, since they're not showing her.
I can't help but feel like I led you astray.
It's interesting as well, this, because it's like the dichotomy between Odysseus and Athena switched around, where she was like very ruthless and he was merciful, where she's more merciful and he's more ruthless.
It's one I'll have to miss, for it's far beyond my years.
Just interesting that dichotomy, not dichotomy, like the parallels between the two.
There's a girl I have to see.
Very well.
Father, she's waiting for you.
That was a nice song, though.
Penelope.
Is it you? Have my prayers been answered? Is it really you standing there? Or am I dreaming once more? You look different.
It's been 20 years!
You look tired. Your frame is lighter. Your smile torn. Is it really you, my love?
I am not the man you fell in love with.
This might have been the song I heard a little bit of. Maybe.
Once adored. I am not your kind and gentle husband. And I am not the love you knew before. Would you fall in love with me again if you knew all I've done? The things I cannot change. Would you love me all the same? I know that you've been waiting for love.
What kinds of things did you do?
Left a trail of red on every island. As I traded friends like objects I could use. Hurt more lives than I can count on my hands. But all of that was to bring me back to you. So tell me, would you fall in love with me again if you
I'm not gonna lie, this man's fucking killing this. Like he killed all those people.
I am not the man you knew. I know that you've been waiting.
If that's true, could you do me a favor? Just a moment of labor that would bring me some peace. See that wedding bed? Could you carry it over? Lift it high on your shoulders and take it far away from here.
How could you say this? I had built that wedding bed with my blood and sweat. Carved it into the olive tree where we first met. A symbol of our love everlasting. Do you realize what you have asked me? The only way to move it is to cut it from its roots.
Only my husband knew that, so I guess that makes him you.
Ooh. Aw, I thought it was gonna go their way there, but I also want to say her singing is so good as well with him here.
Don't tell me you're not the same person. You're always my husband and I've been waiting,
I gotta applaud as well. Give it up to the most unluckiest man in the world. Or in this case, the luckiest. Also, that song's fucking beautiful. I can definitely see why my friend was singing it.
How long has it been?
20 years.
I love
Woo! Hopefully this doesn't sound weird on the mic, guys. Ah, no, that was great.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Epic the Musical! Thank you so much to every single person who's been involved in this project over the last few years. Every single one of you, every single word of support has meant so much to all. We're all very emotional right now, so I apologize if my words don't come out as articulate as they might normally. But you all mean the world to me. You guys are the greatest community I could have ever asked for. Thank you for giving me and for giving all of us purpose. It means so much to me. And I don't want to get too emotional. I can't afford to get emotional yet. But I love you all, and I love you all. Epic the Musical, thank you so much.
Ooh. Not gonna lie, guys, that was really good. There's some songs in there I will say I didn't quite enjoy, but to be fair, I feel like it when you have like so many songs. This is because, oh, Jesus, how many songs? They stopped numbering the songs after like this sort of section here, like around here. But it was like at least 30 plus more songs. I wouldn't be surprised if it's near 50, honestly, but you're not gonna get all winners for all of them. But honestly, though, even then, though, like, there wasn't any song there I was like, yeah, I hate this. Like, the only song I was kind of wasn't too fussed on was, what was it? Open Your Arms, I think? And that's, like, early on, though, and that's not even, like, necessarily a bad thing, because I think some of these earlier ones are quite good. Like, I really liked, this introductory song here quite a bit. And then, this one here, I'm Just a Man, and stuff like that there. Then, I wish a lot of these were labeled a wee bit better, but be fair though, I feel like after a while, you just sort of stop labeling them, but I think they probably just have them labeled based off the story arc, or bit of the story they're telling, versus like for every song, which I think it's probably easier to do it there for each section of the story versus every song. But honestly though, that's fucking great though, man. I think they left off like this song here. I don't know if this is my favorite song out of the thing, but it's such a good song to sort of leave off on, because I feel like some musicals, not all musicals, but like the last songs generally aren't like the best songs. They're just normally songs that are used to sort of wrap up the story, or maybe reprisal of something that was sung earlier. But I thought the song was really good because the whole journey was for him to get back home, which I thought that's like the big appeal like Odysseus' story, is like it's what he was doing to get home. But I don't know if this is in the actual story of telling us of the original story as well, but there seems to be like an underlying sort of theme between mercy and ruthlessness, because like Odysseus at the start obviously wanted to be a goody two shoes, like do everything by the book, save his men, stuff like that. But as the journey got worse and worse and worse, and obviously because he showed mercy in some of these situations, because the thing is, like, there's a time and place to show mercy versus where you have to be ruthless, because sometimes you have to make those calls to be ruthless and just get the shit done versus like trying to be nice to everyone because some people don't deserve it, or sometimes you have to do it just for your own betterment. Because like this whole journey probably wouldn't be as bad if he just chose to kill the Cyclops, but he didn't want to kill the Cyclops to begin with. Oh well, I would say the biggest thing though with the Cyclops though was he shouldn't have told him his name. But I feel like I was very in the moment sort of thing. He should have just left after he was screaming for help and said nobody came. Or nobody did this, you know? But that seemed like a big thing, because as it went through and through, his choices just sort of gradually made things worse. And also his crewmates are all a bunch of idiots and didn't listen to him as well, which probably didn't help with like the choices that he was making. Then the one time that he chose to be ruthless for the greater betterment, which was like when they went to the cave, his crew immediately just turned on him and also just stopped listening to him entirely and just tried to eat the cows. Well, I think in the original story though, like, also they probably changed maybe some things, maybe just for this narrative here, which also I have no issues with that there, as long as it's still like the main theme, central themes, stuff like that, they're perfectly fine. I actually quite like it. That I feel like his crew definitely did mutiny against him, but I don't know if it was at the cows part of it though. Oh, I love this section here as well, when he went to the UnderWorld as well. And this is where he found out his mother's passed away while he was gone. Because I didn't even know about his mother being here, because I knew he goes to the UnderWorld and he sees his friends again in the UnderWorld, and obviously all of the soldiers that he lost on the way. But this here caught me by surprise, because I thought maybe his mother was already dead. But this here moment where he finds out like his mother was already, no, she passed on while he was gone, it's like, oh fuck, that's even harder than it should be. But no, I'm glad to like let's go through and listen to this like in the background while doing something again, just to pick out the songs that I want to add to my playlist, because my playlist is filled with like so much stupid shit. But no, some of the songs in this are really good though. Ones that stick out at me, I really like the introductory song here, because it just sort of sets up the theme of like, should he throw the baby over the cliff or not? Going into the thing. Then I quite like the Cyclops thing, which this here part here where it drops the note. I'm just gonna play it here, where like it translates into like him doing the deal, and then the Cyclops is like, I'm gonna leave you last, and just goes into this, kills his friend. I thought that was such a cool transition. Then honestly, this whole section with the Cyclops is just great though. I wasn't expecting it to be like, well, I expected it to be hard in the sense of like, oh fuck, it's brutal. But it was so good though. I honestly could talk about some of the stuff in this for days, honestly. But no, I thought it was really good though. I'm still thinking about this last song here though, just because I think it was a really lovely song and it was just well sung by both the two singers. I want to go back to the, where is it? I'm going to probably play Marvel Rivals here shortly, guys, but I just want to talk about this a little bit before we jump onto it, just because, where is it? This here part where he goes on the murdering spree, I thought was really cool, because like, so what happened here originally was, I think it's Apollo or Athena, it was one of the two, but they tell the son that his father's coming home, and the father goes into the city, scouts everything out and stuff like that there. They both meet up, and they both planned this to happen, where he'd go tell his wife to do the challenge still. He goes, completes the challenge, reveals himself, and goes on a murdering spree with him and his son, just to get rid of all the suitors, because even if they know he's back, they'd probably still try to kill him. And I just really like the way the sword did it here, that they didn't show that, because obviously if you don't know the Elliot and that there, you don't know that they both planned this ahead. So whenever like the sun pops up here, I thought it was like really cool. Cause I'm wondering like, but wait, where's the sun? Then but I actually want to go back to the beginning of the song here. The song here, like where they're talking about like going to the beach to kill the sun, coming back. So here's the thing. I don't necessarily like the subject matter for some of these songs, but I love songs like this though because of like if you watch any Disney stuff or any musical stuff, there's like a 70% chance that the villain songs are probably going to be some of the better songs in the musical just because they're generally quite visceral songs. Like they're generally in your face, very strong music. And I really like it where, like, for example, this reminds me of like something like Hunchback of Notre Dame's Hellfire from Count Frodo, where he said he's singing about him wanting to have Esmeralda, which he shouldn't be because he's meant to be a high priest or bishop of the church. So obviously he's not meant to be doing that. Then also doing that in general is just kind of creepy. But it's such a good song though that you don't really pay too much attention to the actual subject matter of it, which I feel like this is like one of those sort of songs here where you're not even thinking too much about the actual subject matter. Like, yeah, no, we're gonna murder this woman's son and then barge into her room and have her way with her, which is kind of raw in the sense like it's kind of like wrong, but the actual song is really good though. And then the immediate follow-up of getting Odysseus coming in. So you go into my house, plan to murder my son, then plan to have your way with my wife. And then this happens. It's just great. I might talk more about why we're playing Marvel Rivals here, but that's gonna be the end of the reaction for us here anyway. If I put this on YouTube, I might trim it down a lot more and just do the highlights, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I reacted that much while watching it, just because I was sort of that into it anyway. And honestly, I don't really like talking over the songs really that much, just because I have this thing where if I'm listening to something and I'm trying to talk while listening to it, I just sort of stop talking and just pay attention to what I'm listening to, which I might have done that a few times while watching this, but I think that's why some people probably, like, when they're reacting to stuff, would probably pause in the middle of the reaction so they can talk about it instead of talking over the reaction. But I don't know, I haven't really done reactions content before, so it's like, I'm not sure how it would go, but nah, I really like this, so I need to listen for it again, on my own time.